Hello everybody! Today we have our monthly trophy lodge tour. We have added quite a lot of new trophies to our lodge, especially from our red deer grind. But before we get into the video, I would like to remind everyone to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you will always know when I post a new video. Also, if you want to help the channel grow, be sure to share this video with anyone you think might enjoy it. Another way to know when I post a video or go live on Twitch is to join my Discord. We have an amazing community that is getting bigger every day. The links to everything will be down below. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is go through the lodge in order of what room we come to first. So at the entrance you will see I have two of the largest diamond red deer that I have killed, along with a couple of the rare females to go along with them. Up here we have a couple diamond moose, a diamond water buffalo, diamond mouflon, diamond cinnamon teal, a diamond gray wolf, and another diamond cinnamon teal. We have quite a few diamonds in this frontal area. I'm not going to go through everything, only the ones that are notable, because it would take forever to go through every single trophy that I have in here. So we'll just go through the ones that are actually good. This was one that I messed up in one of the videos that I made, actually. This was the one that we messed up in the double diamond red deer video. These are other ones that I've screwed up over the past couple months, where I just didn't use the correct zeroing or just hit them in the spine for one reason or another. So that's kind of like my room for all my failed diamonds. In here we have the main diamond room with quite a few whitetail, buffalo, and teal, as you can tell. I decided to put our largest whitetail deer with our two rares, because these are the only two rares that I've gotten. This is the largest whitetail I've killed, so I figured they'd go really nicely together. We have a ton of ducks, and I mean a ton of them, as you would expect with most lodges. We got our legacy rack, big rack mule deer. We have our only diamond wild boar, along with a pretty decent gemsbok, and a really nice axis deer. Right here we have a dark red puma that made diamond, and a white-tailed jackrabbit. This is the only rabbit that I've got diamonds so far on the Scoring 2.0 system. And here is our small horns Cape Buffalo. Still don't have a big horns one yet, but hopefully soon we will be able to get it. We have both of the different horn variations for the Wildebeest. We have the small horns and the large horns. You can kind of tell the difference just by looking at them. The one on the right is much nicer in my opinion. They do look very similar though, but there is slight differences. And as we go into this room, we have a Iberian wolf that scored 38. This is just a temporary one. Kind of a filler one, if you will, along with this winter one. Here is some more rare ducks with the red, piebald, melanistic. They're more of uncommons, but uncommons, rares, you know, whatever you want to call them. We've got a variety of them here, along with one of our larger blacktail bucks, and a decent sized jackrabbit that I have there also as filler. Right here though we have our mythical piebald red deer, along with a albino one and an albino level 7 red deer, along with a piebald one. And then right here for the last red deer multi-mount in this room, we have the piebald female and male. These were the first ones that I killed of the rare red deer, so they went together. Right here we have a leucistic caribou and a leucistic reindeer. Right here we have two decent sized blacktail, a 205 and a 206.9. They are relatively large, so I decided to keep them up on the wall. Right here we have a couple moose that were just barely short of diamonds, so I figured we'd at least put them somewhere in the lodge, along with all of these troll level 5 elk. Hopefully once this next patch drops we won't have to worry about this anymore, because they supposedly have elk fixed. So we will see. Right here we have a gray puma with a 208 blacktail deer. This is the biggest blacktail that I have killed as of now. Hopefully we will be able to get our diamond eventually, but until then, this is what we have in its place. We have quite a few other animals along this wall that just, they weren't really anything super insane, but I still wanted to keep them because of one reason or another. Most of them have relatively funky antlers or score decent. This one was a 492 mule deer. This was actually a level 5 that did not make diamond, unfortunately. Here is our Albino Mouflon. This was the biggest rare Mouflon that we have killed as of now, along with 3 pretty nice wolves, a pristine male, an olive male, and a winter male. The olive and the winter one were actually really decent scoring mythicals, and right here we have a red kudu and a gold wildebeest. I have not got a diamond gold wildebeest yet, but that is also something that we will be looking for hopefully soon. Right here we have 2 decent scoring buffalo. This one right here was a diamond from before the scoring was fixed on them, or I mean fixed or screwed up, whatever you want to consider it. They fixed mythicals making diamond easily, but in turn broke the scoring on them completely. So this was from when the diamonds were a little bit more common. In this room we have some more leucistic caribou, along with an albino Basidi and a melanistic Basidi. And this wall just has a bunch of random albino and melanistic females, and this little tiny axis male. These were not anything too special, that's why they're tucked away in this room. They're pretty much just extras. But right here we have a couple female piebald roe deer. I ran out of full body mounts, so they had to be on the wall right here, unfortunately. This was a decent scoring roe deer that I kept as kind of a filler until we get a better one to place there, along with another winter wolf right here. Here's a piebald red deer that we got in the same video that we got that albino male, along with a diamond red deer again. We've gotten pretty lucky and killed quite a few diamond red deer. In here we have our biggest melanistic axis deer, along with a couple variants of the kudu and a decent piebald axis. It's nothing insane, but it's also a filler. Right here there's not really a ton going on. A bunch of stuff that should have been diamond but wasn't. This was a level 5 that did not score diamond. This was also a level 5 that did not score diamond. And these are just a couple rares that I threw up here. Here is a caribou that we screwed up. I actually need to move this into the other part of the lodge now that I think of it, but for now it's right here, along with a couple more mouflon that did not make diamond. All 3 of these were level 5s, but just did not make it. Alright, in this haul, we have probably some of the coolest and some of the most interesting trophies. This one I just have because I really like the way the blonde brown bear look, and this is the biggest one I've found so far. I will try to get a better one, but I just have not really been on Medved much. But yesterday, when I was streaming, we ended up finding this guy. He is one of the smallest moose that I've ever come across, so I had to tax him. And across from him is a level 1 male bison that at full score scored only a bronze. Here is the level 5 Springbok we killed a few videos ago that fell just barely short of diamond. Since he wasn't diamond, he didn't need to be with the other ones in the front, so we put him back here, along with a gold female Gemsbok, a beige male Gemsbok, and a dark male Gemsbok. This was a level 5, but it unfortunately did not make diamond, so it would have been a really cool trophy to get. But because it didn't get diamond, it's just going to be back here with these other ones. In this room we have some more blacktail and mule deer. None of these are really anything too special. All they had really going for them was some funky antlers or a slightly decent score on some of the blacktail. This is one of the smaller piebald bucks that we have found. This is, I believe, the biggest gray mouflon that I've killed. I'd like to get a bigger one eventually. I just do not know when that will happen. And this right here is a level 2 red deer, actually, which is super hard to find, so I had to get that taxidermized for whenever True Rex comes out. I still want to have all the legacy racks. We have a dark harlequin duck, a piebald harlequin duck, a common female, and a common male. This is the only gold female fox that I've ever killed. I've never seen one score gold before until this one. And here we have a piebald Roosevelt Elk. And we actually have a second one up here. I did not have enough body mounts, so it had to be up there. This should have been a diamond, but I'm assuming that it was like 0.01 off or something crazy like that, because it had the trophy rating but still scored gold. This is the highest scoring mythical red deer I've killed, so I decided to put it up in here. We have a bunch of Basidis that had somewhat cool horns, so I kept them. This one was actually a level 5 that It's just barely off of diamond, sadly. These are the 3 piebald blacktail that I killed at the same lake in the same hunt. There is a video up on YouTube for that one. I might put a info card at the top right if you would like to check that video out. Over here we have our multi-mount with a average size kudu and a red-brown one. This guy is just filler for until we get a better one to go with her. This right here was our level 9 brown bear that we killed that fell just short of getting diamond. And now we get to probably my favorite room of the entire lodge. This is our main rare room. Now we have quite a bit to go through in here. We have our 3 diamond roe deer in the roe huddle. I got all of these within a week of each other, so I was pretty happy to get all of them. One of them, I believe it's this guy that we're looking at right now. He's got kind of a funky little antler, so I was really happy to get him. This is our Melanistic Red Deer that we actually just got a couple days ago, along with the level 7 piebald that we got in the same hunt. This is a gold gemsbok female, a little bit higher scoring than the last one that I showed off, I believe. This is the best albino water buffalo that I've ran across, along with a couple melanistic grizzly bears that we got while doing our grizzly grind. Right here is that level 5 piebald axis that fell just short of getting diamond. This was probably one of the saddest ones to get because I was really hoping that it would be my second super rare, but it fell just short. Here we have an albino puma with a Albino Roosevelt Elk. Unfortunately, this elk is nothing special in size, but it is still an albino, and I have not found any more albino elks since this one. Here is a albino Iberian wolf. This is the only albino wolf I've ever killed in all my time playing the game. I just do not see these guys very often, so this was really cool to find. Here is that level 4 melanistic bison. This is actually a pretty big melanistic, to be honest. I'm super happy with this guy. One of my favorite trophies in this room. Next we have a pretty large leucistic black buck. This guy came out of nowhere, and it's the only time I've ever seen a male make leucistic, which is kind of crazy. I've seen a ton of leucistic females, but this is the only male that I've ever come across. Then we got a couple melanistic ducks kind of to fill the blanks and just make this look a little bit cooler. We've got a red deer and a white-tailed deer female albino on the sides, along with a piebald male caribou in the middle, and 2 piebald roe deer. Then on the end here we got an Albino Mouflon. This once again is just a filler until we get either another black buck leucistic to kind of like tie this together, or another antlered male that's like roughly the same size, maybe a roe deer or an axis deer. Here is our crowned blue wildebeest along with our albino blue wildebeest. These are 2 of my favorite trophies. I really love the way the wildebeest look, and I was super stoked to get both of these, especially the crowned one, because they are one of the more rare rares in the game. Here we have a bunch of different variations of teal and ducks. I thought this looked kind of cool having them set up like this, so that's what I decided to do there. I believe that brings us pretty much to a close. We just have these guys left. The Albino Warthog. This guy came out of nowhere. It was actually one of the first videos that I posted, so I will leave a card up to that if you're interested in checking that out. And here is the only male rare roe deer that I have found with the scoring 2.0 system. I've killed quite a few piebald roes since it came out, but this was the only male out of all of them, which is pretty crazy considering that I've found, I believe, 5 now and only one of them was a male. Thank you guys for tuning in to this Trophy Lodge tour. We have got quite a few nice trophies over the course of the last month, and I really hope everybody has enjoyed the journey to getting all of these. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on. That way you will know whenever I post a video. You can also join my Discord if you want more ways to know when I post a video or go live on Twitch. But until next time, peace my dudes. Have an amazing day.